If you have that crash, that's very directly related to your food intake. All right, Christina, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I've been meal prepping for the past 2 days, so I have no excuses when I want to skip a meal because I literally just have to shove the container in the microwave and go. However, today I ate some, quote, pasta. It's a chickpea dish with some homemade meat sauce, and I ate a homemade granola bar, and now I'm very tired. I usually go to bed around this time, 2:30 p.m., and don't wake up until maybe 8, and then go to bed for the rest of the night at around midnight. Not sure why I feel so sluggish, but this is why I usually restrict my calories and stick to coffee because I need it to keep me going. Any suggestions? It sounds like you have that normal fatigue or crash from eating gluten, which is really common. Grains can really give people a lot of fatigue. If you have that crash, that's very directly related to your food intake. That's very common. I mean, pasta, homemade granola bar, you might have issues with gluten. You might have issues with chickpeas. You might have issues with whatever was in that pasta. Is it quote pasta? Is it pasta made with chickpeas? There's a lot of issues that people have with those types of. So welcome to the fam. First off, Christina. So if you feel sluggish, it could be something with chronic sleep deprivation or maybe your schedule. So I usually go to bed around 2:30. I wonder, like, what are you doing for work? Are you a nurse or something? Go to bed around 2:30. You wake up at 8, and then you go to bed again about midnight. Like, what are you doing the rest of the time? But I know a lot of people that have grains and gluten that get that kind of bloating or that sluggishness. I mean, gluten can easily cause, a lot of people have issues with migraines or joint pain or bloating or sluggishness. It's very common. So that might be something to deal with. What I would recommend, Christina, is to do the elimination diet. Go through that elimination process. Check out the Nutrition Jumpstart in the kitchen inside Swolenormous X. And I would start looking into like what foods work best for you. And then we'll start there.